Hey y'all, I have here the Sanyo VPC-PD2 Xacti. Pretty nice little camera. I picked it up off woot.com. It was the deal of the day. It's about maybe 2-3 weeks before I left for my Euro trip back in May, I believe is when I purchased it. If I remember correctly, and don't quote me on this, I believe it's about a $189 or $199 camera, regular price, and I got it on Woot for I don't remember, it was either 79 or 89 bucks. I don't remember for sure. It is a great camera at that price. I'd be a little bit leery of paying the full $200 price. Although I guess, you know, when you take into consideration, when you compare it to some of the other cameras on the market, it does shoot a lot better than like the flip cameras. Shoots much better than those, so, and I think those were on a couple hundred. So I guess if you compare it to that, I guess 200 is an all right price. I don't know if I'd pay that, but like I said, 89 bucks is a steal. It shoots 1080p high def, and the still photos are 10 megapixel, and has a 3 times optical zoom. I'm not a big fan of optical zooms. I never use them. They kind of pixelize, you know, as soon as you zoom, so I never use them. But this one here shoots really nice video. The one thing I like about it, it actually has 2 microphones, so when you shoot it, it actually, the audio is in stereo, which is pretty sweet. A lot of other cameras on the market don't do that. So I actually think the audio on this camera is much better than the video, in my opinion. But like I said, it does shoot pretty good video. So I'd say, you know, if you can find this for under 150 bucks, I'd go for it. On and off, pretty simple. Press the button. Videotape, press the red button. The camera's a little bit different. A lot of times on these cameras, the dual cameras, got a little button or something like that. You switch to go from camera to video. This one here doesn't have that type of switch, but what it does, you hold the camera, press it down just a little bit, and it'll focus, and then you press it down all the way, and it takes the picture. So, and then as soon as you're done, it goes right back to video camera, which is kind of cool. I kind of like it. I guess, you know, it's got pros, cons. I kind of like the dedicated switch so that it stays at camera, but I kind of like this too. So, you know, either way, like I said, it's got pros and cons. Got the record play button to review all your pictures. It's got the trash can. I'm going to delete that last picture. Then shut it off, hold the button down. Right here on the side, slide that down. It's got the battery compartment, the SD card. Feels a little bit cheap on the inside. There's actually, if you pull the battery out at the same time you pull this out, there's just a little sliver. It doesn't feel real durable. I guess, you know, for something like this, you don't really need it to be durable. But as compared to like my Canon and even my my other video camera that I just did a review on a couple months ago, not quite as rugged as that, I guess. Here's a cord for HDMI if you want to play your hook it right up to your TV and play it that way. To hook it up to your computer, there's a little lever here. Simply slide it and the USB pulls out. This does come with a special cord that you hook the USB into and then plug it into your computer for an extension. There's some definite pros and cons to this. Overall, I don't like it. It seems with my laptop, I usually have it plugged in, and the direction I have when I plug it in, I have to plug it in like this, and my cord comes about here, so I cannot plug this in my laptop with the cord plugged in, the power cord. So I have to use the extension, which if I don't have the extension cord with me, I'm kind of SOL. So I don't really like this. I know some people do. It is kind of convenient that you always have the USB connector with you. I guess, you know, if it doesn't have this connector, then with the other type of camera, even then if I don't have the cord, I'm kind of SOL. So I don't know. Like I said, in general, I don't really care for this. Some people do, I don't. It does have a flash for when you're shooting pictures. And then also it is loaded with YouTube software. Supposedly you can load right from your camera, hook it to your computer and go right up into YouTube. I have a Mac and it's not Mac compatible. Even though there's like, I don't know, 13 million people or whatever that use Mac, I guess that's not enough for them to fix it so that we can use Mac software on this. So, and let me just stress, this camera is compatible with Mac. You just can't use the YouTube software to upload it directly to YouTube. So I haven't had a chance to use it, so I don't know if it works. So overall, I definitely like this camera. I toss it in my pocket a lot, or in a backpack, a bag, so it's kind of nice. I like having the cheap under $100 cameras with me. Sure, they don't shoot, perfect video, but they shoot video that's good enough. And with their size and cheapness, I can always have it with me, which, a decent video with you is better than perfect, great video back at your house if you have a big, overwhelming, expensive camera that you're afraid to take out. So I like it. I generally, I watched the Amazon deal of the day and the Woot.com deal of the day. Anytime I see any kind of video camera or camera like this that's like half off and it's under $100, I usually pick it up. Because as far as I'm concerned, I got a lot of family, and you can never have too many video cameras or too many cameras. So I usually try to pick something up. Anyway, if you have any questions, feel free to comment. Semper Fi.